I actually feel like a lot of people really struggle with revenue and cost structure. This is stuff that is best done in a Google spreadsheet all at once. Here is all the ways that we make money, here is how much we spend, and does it come out profitable at the end. For the lean canvas, all we really want to do is isolate the places in which we get and lose money.
Let's start with revenue. A revenue stream is a constant source of income. For example, a florist will sell flowers over the counter, as well as taking orders over the phone at varying prices. A web developer or a builder usually charges out their employees' time by the hour, even if they quote by a flat fee. The Dollar Shave Club currently sells subscriptions on its website at $4, $7, and $10 per month. 3 different revenue streams. For charities, common revenue streams are usually campaigns throughout the year and maybe monthly subscription donations. 2 channels. Try and be specific about the unit cost and how you sell it. For example, bunches of flowers sold over the counter at the florist. This is so somebody who sees your canvas for the first time can understand it just by looking at it. Now, let's look at your cost structure.
So for cost structure, we want to think about what are all of the things that I have to spend money on for the project to even exist. So think about things like overhead costs, like a physical space to do stuff, hosting costs, accountants. It costs you $2,000 a year just for the legals to run a company.
Our florist needs flowers to sell, wages for staff, overheads, and maybe some advertising.
If you are going to ever spend time on anything, including your own time, this is where you'd write it down. A good example for this is to have like 5 or 10 main areas that you're going to be spending. I guess the key thing here is that we want to make sure that we haven't forgotten anything, because it's always that one little thing that you forget you've got to do that eats into your profit and makes the whole business not work.
Remember that margin or profit is a cost to the business. It comes out just like wages or anything else. So think about it now. Let's say you start a business and you're the only employee. You're working for yourself and all the money you earn is your wage. That's freelancing. Maybe you employ some other people, but all of the money you earn from the business gets used for everyone's wages. That's generally a lifestyle business. However, if the business makes more money than it spends, including all of the wages and overheads and everything else, the extra money on top is called profit. If ever you want to sell a business, in general, the value of the business is tied to how much profit it generates year on year. This gets really complicated and we'll talk about it in another lesson. For a charity, it's much the same, except profit is called surplus. Creating surplus means the charity is sustainable. If and when the organization shuts down, the surplus must legally be given to beneficiaries or an aligned organization. This is called asset lock. In Australia, DGR, or deductible gift recipient status, means that your donors can claim a portion of their donation against tax. If the tax write-offs don't matter to your customer, then a limited company is much easier to set up. Either way, in lean, the customer leads all of your decisions, legal or otherwise.
Remember that a really important thing with a lean canvas is that it's a story you can tell to other people. And they should be able to just look at your lean canvas and go, yes, I get it, I will fund you. Right? So having a giant detailed laundry list of all the stuff you've got to buy is not useful, but all of the areas where I'll be consistently spending money to start the project and keep the project going, that's what you want on your lean canvas.